Okay, here's an interesting one. Nike. I feel like they should just be. I want to talk about them simply because, in a buy sell sort of fashion, because where are they? And it would seem like Nike, money doesn't buy you everything, but they've got the money. Why aren't they hitting harder in the sport? They are going, I mean, from everything I hear, they're going to be investing heavily into it. I mean, from a stand like paying athletes better athlete contracts, all this sort of stuff. So they're going to be trying to buy their way in, but money doesn't solve everything. So they've got people who are smart, know how to get into sports and all that sort of stuff. But in 2025, asterisk, I really like Tyler Green and Rachel Drake and Anthony Casales, all living in Salt Lake, all in the Nike Trail team. I like them a lot. But going into 2025, do you think Nike is going to at any point just really show up? Are you buying them in 2025? Are you selling? Are you holding the stock that you have?
Yeah, I don't know what the opposite of buy and sell is because I'm not even a holder of anything. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
no. Um, yeah, I've been dead against Nike for a long time, road and trail.
yeah.
Active boycotter of the brand, just for a lot of other things that they've got going on, and baggage that they have.
What? Yeah, can you hit me with like high level as someone
Yeah,
who
I
I'm not a
first I didn't
total deep
like their.
diver?
They had all the controversy, with the Bowerman Track Club, with their coaches, with their
Yeah,
athletes, right, with doping allegations, toxic
yeah,
environments. You had some scandals around sexual abuse. So just really a lot of heavy things, right? They also
okay. I
yeah
didn't
they
know.
also were treating their women athletes terrible. Not paying them when they
Hmm.
got pregnant, and so they had to
Oh,
then rewrite that narrative and change course. I don't
okay.
like how they have a stranglehold on the Olympics. So if you're a non-Nike athlete, you still have to wear the Nike kit. You can't really, you have to go media dark for your brand that
Dang.
supported you the whole time. Didn't like that. Don't like how
Yeah.
basically, again,
Hmm.
Prefontaine, my hero, has been bastardized by the brand. They couldn't further represent, the ethos of Prefontaine. And then, yeah, I mean, as it's specific to trail running, um, yeah, if you don't want to participate in the sport, then I don't need Nike here. We've been saying that they were going to
Yeah.
invest largely since the Nike Trail team that Billy Yang highlighted in the first UTMB video. So how many chances are we going to give a brand that's got all the money and cachet to come into the sport? We don't need them now. The
Yeah.
sport's built. I don't want them to come in. I don't want them to wait until this sport has validity and then just throw their massive, empire behind it and kind of overtake the narrative. So no culture, no
Yeah.
self-expression. It's a lame brand. You know, People are going to like the shoes because they still probably put out a quality product, but as a
Yeah.
brand and as them wanting to be a part of trail, if they don't want to be a part of us, then I certainly don't think we should want to be a part of them.
Yeah, that's good. No, I guess is that the Alberto
Yeah,
Salazar controversy?
yeah,
Okay. Okay, I'm aware of some of that. Not all of it for sure. To me, like intuition wise, like I just know they're gonna figure something out at some point where they at least increase their shoe count at major races for a season. I don't think it's in 2025, so I'm selling in 2025. But if this were 5 year buy sell, I would be buying on their 5 year, thinking there's got to. I mean, how do they not figure a way in, especially if that compounding annual growth rate keeps being on that that hockey stick trajectory as we hear it is. Uh, they're bound to find their way in and find their voice. But right now they don't have their voice, though. As mentioned, I like their athletes, so I'm selling in 2025, buying for 2030.
yeah. I don't know. I just think Nike kind of shrunk. Like when you think about golf, they had the number one golfer, Tiger Woods. They had
Yeah,
produced a golf club. They were producing golf balls, and then they've completely turned face and they've exited that sport. Essentially, all they are now is a golf apparel company. They have no gear, and I see them maybe looking
yeah,
at trail running as the same thing, where maybe we don't put in tons of product to the market. We just do what we do best, which
mm,
is apparel. So I don't know. We'll see.
yeah. I was in Detroit. I can't remember the year, 2018. Standing outside, there was like a little league like championship game happening in the Tigers stadium, and I was standing on a rail, like next to a rail, just looking in. It's a really cool stadium in the city, so you don't even necessarily have to be in there, and you can kind of see in a little and work your way in a little bit. Started chatting with this guy next to me, and it turned out he was the original president of Nike Golf, and he went on to start Reef Sandals, and then he started Merrill shoes, and he has a list of like 9 things. This guy, Bob Reef. Anyway, that's my only connection to Nike.
Right on.
That guy from that day.